Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's a very fun game and a really different take on Pokemon that I never thought would happen, but my god, am I happy it did. Because when I originally saw it, I was a bit skeptical on the whole matter. I mean, an open world Pokemon game never was really done before, and it could be screwed up pretty drastically. But color me impressed, they actually managed to make a good open world Pokemon game, which honestly I thought would never happen, and it makes me so happy that we actually have a starting point for open world Pokemon games in the near future, and to me, might be the best Pokemon game on the Nintendo Switch. Now, is this the best Pokemon game ever? No. It does have its issues like the fall damage, and you can lose really good items from that, and not to mention the ridiculous damage calculations with some moves that can lead to you being one-shot by just like a Rock Tomb or a Razor Leaf in some instances. Now, while yes, a lot of those things can be really annoying, I truly believe that the positives of the game completely outweigh the negatives, and you won't really be thinking about those really dumb little gameplay things that make it annoying. You'll be too focused on the positives and the awesome things that the game provides to you that are front and center and make the game as good as it is. A great example is the visuals. The visuals for this game, I think, are some of the best. I know people are hotly debated on that, but for me personally, I love the cel-shaded look of this game, where it all looks like a painting with the sky and the grass. Even the Pokemon have this nice little look to them that make them look a bit unique in their own different ways, and just like the water looks very fun, and all the little weather effects like the wind and the snow and the swamplands, it works together so well. It makes you feel like you are in an ancient world that hasn't really discovered modern technologies yet. Like, it feels nice, it looks great, it makes me feel like I am out chasing things for the first time, and it makes me so happy. Even the idea of condensing the world map into smaller bite-sized areas is a rather interesting, and let's be real, budget-friendly way of giving you an open world experience, but seeing more of the unique landscapes and weather conditions that the game can show off, which honestly to me shows off some of the best portions of the entire game in general. Like the Cobalt Coastlands and the Albanister Icelands, to me personally are some of the best areas in the game, from going to a nice little beachfront that has a smoky mountain in the distance that you can catch fire Pokemon, to an icy giant mountain that you can find Pokemon like Piloswine and Apom for some reason. Why is he there? He's gonna freeze to death. Please save the boy. It really does help make the world feel more alive and more connected, even though, ironically, they're 5 separate areas. I just think it's a fun, unique idea, and even though, yeah, it would be cool to have a full-on open-world game, I feel like for the constraints of the Switch and what they're trying to go for, I feel like this is a very fun and more budget-friendly approach that I think worked well for me personally. And if you thought the world map was cool, the controls are even better. Giving you full free movement of where you want to go on the map is freaking amazing, because you've never really felt that kind of movement before in any Pokemon game. You know, it was usually just grid-based movement and maybe some freedom, but not too much. In this game, if you want to go to a mountain, you can go there. If you want to go to that forest, you can go there. If you want to go to the far reaches of the world borders, you can go there within reason. It just makes you feel freedom and alive, and I freaking adore it. And having things too, like the sprint and the roll, do help change up the gameplay in some unique fashions in some instances. They're not really that helpful, but it's fun that they're there to show off a fun little unique attribute. And of course, the Pokeball throwing is literally fantastic. Having the free aiming works so well, and it makes you feel like you are that Pokemon trainer. And even if the catch somewhat fails, it still feels good because you can literally try again and throw a ball. You don't need to wait through another menu or wait for them to go ahead and, do their turn. Literally, you can go and catch with all the unique Pokeballs that you can get, and it just feels freaking amazing. Heck, even the helper Pokemon you can get in the game to help you traverse the landscapes are very fun. Like one for running, one for flying, one for swimming. You have these Pokemon there that you wouldn't really think would be useful, but my god, you really learn to appreciate Stantler and Basculin by the end of the game. And while I'm at it, the vibe of the game is actually pretty chill too. Now yeah, there is an overlooming threat about Dialga and Palkia and all that, and yeah, that's there. But just the vibe of the game is very relaxed, very chill. The music shows this, because the music is very ambient, very Breath of the Wild inspired, where it's just, a few little strokes of a piano or stuff like that. And yeah, there are some more rock-themed tunes that Pokemon is known for, but just the vibe of the game is very fun, very relaxed. It makes you feel like you are, again, in a old-style region with a undiscovered land, and it just makes you feel safe, happy, and overall just fun. Like, you could literally just play the game and just look at the stars, and you would feel content most of the time, because just the game is just that good at setting a right tune, a right vibe, and just makes it feel really, really, really aesthetically pleasing. makes me really hope that they'll return to the Legends formula one day with a new region like Johto or Unova to give us more lore and more fun, unique Pokemon about this fun world. So yeah, to me, Legends Arceus is the best Pokemon Switch game, better than Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield, because it shows that if you put enough effort into something, you can not only come out with a really great game, but you can entirely rejuvenate and reinvigorate your franchise for the better. That's exactly what Legends Arceus did to the Pokemon franchise.